Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Real Talk Journeys and Resilience and Success. And today we are on episode 70, no, sorry, 82, episode 82. And today our guest is going to be Fatema Zannat. She's from New York, USA. So she's going to be sharing her journey with us today. But before we dive into our interview today, let me introduce myself. So, hi, everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently residing here in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor. So happy and blessed Sunday for everyone, or happy and blessed Monday if you are already on Monday. So, like I mentioned earlier, today we are on episode 82 for the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success, and our guest is Fatema Zannat. But before I bring her in, let me introduce her to you guys. So today, our guest is Fatima. She's a devoted mom, a city employee at the New York Police Department, and digital business owner originally from Bangladesh. She's a powerful. She's on a powerful journey of creating financial freedom and time freedom for her family. So get ready to hear how she's turning challenging into purpose. So let's bring Fatima to the studio. Hi, Fatima. Thank you for coming.
Hi. Thank you, Sandy, for giving me the floor and invited me in your page. I would love to talk about my business journey and everything with you. And it's a great pleasure that and beside that, as a second income source, I choose this digital business. That's it.
Thank you so much, Fatima. Okay, so let's dive into our questions. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Um, so, Fatima, um, working on the New York Police Department while raising a family in one of the most demanding cities in the world. So we all know, New York is so busy, and it's a busy city. Um, you might have stretched, really thin. So what was the emotional tipping point that made you say, "I need to build something different for my family"? Okay, so yeah, there's some internet issues, so let's continue here. So just she's gonna be sharing, in a few minutes. Okay, it looks like she came. There you go. Are you are you there, Fatima? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it was cracking. That's why.
no, no worries. So yeah. So let me just repeat the
Okay,
question.
so first of all,
Go ahead.
beside my job, Mhm.
No, no, go ahead,
Yeah,
Fatima.
yes. Okay. So, first of all, I choose this business because you introduced me that I work at NYPD. So before that, when I came USA, 5 years I didn't do any job only because of my kids. When I came USA, I was pregnant. So after I came here, within 3 months, my first baby born. Only because to take care of them, I didn't do any business, any job, nothing. So 5 years I stayed as a full-time stay-at-home mom. Then I decided that I will do something for my family, for helping my husband. But when I start job, I found that I did a big mistake because there is no other family member. So what happened? We have to roster our time. he has to work at night and I have to work at daytime. And in the meantime, most of the time, that 2-3 hours always we have a gap, and the kids stay alone at home. So it was very exhausted moment at that time. And a big incident happened with me and my husband at that time, that within this 2-3 hours gap, one day my kids came in front of somebody's car. So they called the police, and it was a lots of harassment. The police came, they inquire us why we keep the kids alone. So he told me that if we do case against you, so they will take your kids, and if we do case against you, you will lose your job, and you cannot do any type of city job. So at
Mm-hmm.
that time I think that thank god that nothing bad happened to my kids, they were safe, because that man saved him. He was not in rush. So at the time they just saved my kids, and the police officers told me that this is the first time that we are killing you, and you are a city employee there. So it had happened 8 times, so next time, so we will take your kid away from you. That day my husband told me that since here no family partners or no other family members with us, it's very difficult to do jobs, both of us. So my husband leave job, because my I have city job, so I was doing my job, and my husband leave his job, and he takes some driving license, and he do TLC. And in the meantime I thought that I should do something online, so that I can take care of my kids and I can be always with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was searching for, on that day I was searching for anything that I will not go for work. Within 2-3 years I will leave my job, and in the meantime I will do any something that will back up my job income. So I was searching lots of online things, but all the online businesses, the same thing, I have to give a fixed time to them. But my time is not limited. Sometimes I have to do 17 hours, sometimes I have to do 18 hours, and most of the time Saturday Sunday I have to do these long hours, but my kids are at home. So nothing, no online businesses is possible which have fixed time. I have to give fixed time to them. That's why I couldn't do any online job. And at last I found my mentor's ad. So she told me that it's time flexible and you can do it from home. That's why I just grabbed this opportunity and I start this online business. And because no job, no business, nothing, no business is like that you can just plan something, and it takes 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and more than that. So I take step 2 years before, and now I'm planning to go for early retirement, because it's already 4.5 year I'm doing the NYPD job. So we have a plan early retirement for 5 years. Because only for because of this business I am I can be able to do this. This is the floor is your, Cindy.
Thank you, Fatima. So yeah, I think a lot of immigrants that come to a new country will relate to your story, um, and that's what many times we see a lot of members in our community that one of the reasons why they decided to start this online business is because they didn't have their time with their kids, like sometimes they, like you, for example, you were rotating shift, just to make sure that someone was with your kids. And even then there were some gap hours that where the two of you were not there. um, and
Yeah.
then the incident that you mentioned, it made you really rethink the life, and find something that you could be more fully present for your kids, you try other online businesses, but it was the same thing. It was taking a lot of time of you, even though you were doing it from home. So it wasn't really making a difference. So that's eventually, you were able to find your mentors ad, and then that makes a huge difference. That this online, gives you that flexibility to do at any time that you have, and then be fully present for your kids. And then it's also allowing you, like you say, you're planning to retire in 5 years from now. Um, so that's a good thing, that this business is going to be able to allow you to do that. So thank you for sharing that. It is very relatable to your story, to a lot of immigrant parents that comes to a new country, especially when you don't have relatives, that because normally back home, we do have relatives that, you can leave your kids to take care of them. But here we are, on, like we have no family, so it's pretty much us. So it's really hard for um, most of immigrant parents that would come here to be able to take care of their kids. Um, so we lost a little. Okay, so she's back. Okay, so we're gonna go to the second question. Okay. So you also mentioned it that this journey wasn't just about income. It was about personal growth, confidence, and finding your voice. So can you tell us how you have changed as a woman and a leader since starting your business? Okay, I think she's okay. She's back.
Sorry, can you say
Yes, I'll repeat the question. Just give me a sec. Okay, so you
business?
mentioned it that this
Yeah,
journey.
I already found it.
Okay,
uh,
okay.
the internet is disturbing too much today. I don't know why.
Yes.
As a woman, I was the first thing is still I am camera shy. I was too much camera shy at the time. I was on the social platform, so it was a new experience. So still, if anyone tell me to do something in front of the camera, still I am camera shy. But because of I'm doing this business work for last 2 years, so whenever I do reels, I do lives, because I know that what I'm doing, uh, so at that time there is no problem with talking about my business, but other things I am still the same. And for last 2 years I have a team member, so I most of the important things is that I have a confidence that I can do leadership, so I can manage people. I know most of the general women, they know about these terms and what is mindset, what is leadership, but we never apply as a normal women, as a normal human being. We never applied in our life. But when I come to this business, I can understand that what does this really means in our life, why people are success, because we are living with successful people. If you stay with successful people, we always say that if you go with a successful people, your journey will be behind him or behind her. And if you mixed with some people who is always failure, he will bring you to the failure. The result will be failure to you. He will take you to the failure stage. In this business, we are whatever know about social media, who never know about social media, who never know about business, so they are doing successfully this business. So why cannot I? So
Mhm.
if I cannot do this business without zero experience, now I have a team, I am working with them, I am making them to fulfill their dreams, I am making my dreams fulfill. So it's a great pleasure for me that this business is giving me that opportunity, and I bring myself to that position which I never dreamed that I can do. Now I have a self confidence that I am a leader. So I can continue with my team, and I can build up their future, their dreams also, as well as mine.
Yes. Thank you so much, Fatima, for sharing that. We do have some comments here from Irene Actor. She say, hello, everyone. Hello, Irene. Thank you for watching. We also have from Mos Nasreen Nahar. So good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comment. And Irene Actor says, watching from New York,
She's my
USA.
mentor.
Yeah, thank you for watching. And thank you for your comment. And we also have love emojis from Irene Actor, Mosna Nahar, Sumaya Shetin, Patsy One, Daxi Belaka All Espiritu, and like emojis from
Yeah, she's
Kasi
my
Hussein
mentor.
Alam, Irene Actor, and Rukaya Actor. So thank you so much for all your heart emojis and like emojis. We also have more comments here from Kasi Hossein Alam. She say, watching from Toronto, Canada. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your comment. Okay, so going back to your answer, yeah. I think one of the things that many women don't realize, especially being mom, you are already have those leadership skills because you're always, dealing with so many things at the same time. Like you have to deal with your kids, and so we bring those skills, already in us, like we develop, along the way. Um, so uh for you, you say, like you were camera shy at the beginning. I think, most of us, when we come to this journey, we are reserved, very shy, to be in front of the camera. But at the same time, like we want to be able to connect with our audience. We want to be able to inspire others through our story. Um, so we have to face our fears, we have to get out of that comfort zone if we want to keep growing, as a person, as an entrepreneur. So you, even though you were like a little bit shy, and you're still shy in some areas, about the business, you're okay, but you say in some areas you're still shy. But that didn't stop you from stepping out of your comfort zone and face that. And that's what a leader does. uh, a leader is not someone that has all the skills. It's about someone who start to develop along the way, who get out of the comfort zone to do things. And through you, you started first, trying to build your dream, your lifestyle for you and your family. But now you have a team, so you are inspiring other women, to be able to do the same, to be able to reach for their dreams, to go forward for what they want, and that's what a leader does, inspire others to do the same, and guide them along the way. And that's what you have become a leader in this business, and that's something that many times we were when we started this journey, we were not thinking about that, but along the way, we realized, it is a beautiful journey, to be able to lead others, to help them, to inspire them through our story, through our actions, to be able to achieve their dreams and go for what you want. So thank you for sharing that, Fatima. Okay, so the last question for you. Um, so you share a powerful truth that many people quit right before their breakthrough. So, what advice would you give to someone currently in that messy middle stage of the business where everything feels hard and progress seems slow? So, this question is more not for someone who's thinking about starting a business, to someone who is already in the business. So someone that sometimes, they don't see results right away. As a new person, we always tend to compare to others, because we tend to see other people's result. So but we shouldn't be comparing to other people. But what would you say to them to inspire them, to be able to continue the journey, and to not give up? Oh, I think you're muted. I can hear you.
Oh,
Okay, I can hear you now.
It was muted. So and my team, the if you consistent work and you can say that you can do it, then you can go that step. But if you move forward, then if you don't move forward and if you like at the end time, at the middle of the road, I'm just giving an example. We are going to a destination. So you pick a car, you just start driving for the destination. So for the destination, if I stop in the middle, I cannot ever reach in my destination. But I have to go. I cannot be in the road. Neither I can go back to my home, nor I can go to my destination. So we can think about situation that nor he can going to his destination. We never do in real life. So why should we do in business? We have to reach our destination. That's why we start that journey. But if you feel that it's taking long time to go to your destination, everybody's result is different. See you what you're doing. A person is doing success. If I am a person, you can take my brother. His success came instant success. So you have to believe in yourself. Everybody is success in this business who is consistently work. He or she can do that. He or she can doing everything. Maybe it takes 2-3 more months, or maybe it takes 6 months more, but you will reach your destination. You will reach your destination if you believe in yourself. And business, what is your why? If you remember your why, I think that every person who joined this business, everybody has a strong why to join this business. When you think about your why, you will think about I don't think
Okay, I think we lost her. We'll see if she's come back. In the meantime, I'm just gonna kind of like recap what she was saying. Um, she was giving an example of GPS. Okay, she's back, so I'm just gonna let her finish. Hi, Fatima, are you there? Yes. Oh, were you finished, or were you you had a little bit more to add? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna recap what you were saying. So she was giving an example like of GPS. So let's say, for example, you have a destination, you set your GPS, and you have a destination to get from point A where you are to point B. Okay. Along the way, there's going to be road closures or the tours and all that. But at the end of the day, the GPS will reroute you to get to back to the final destination. So that's the same thing, life is not always, from point A, from point B. We're gonna have um, setbacks in the tours in our lives. So the same thing happens in our business. We are going to encounter,
Mm-hmm.
setbacks along the way, right? But the key here is to be able to overcome those setbacks and keep the journey. Okay. There's gonna be moments where you're gonna feel down. So that's one of the questions here, right? That you're gonna have doubts. Those doubts are gonna come like, did I make the right decision? Uh, did Is this business really working? Right? Because you feel like you're not seeing the results yet, right? Um, but Fatima was also mentioning, when you get to those moments, okay, you have to go back to your why. So you have to, sit down, reflect, uh, in why is it that you decided to take into this journey. Okay, because there's a reason why you decided. Most of us, we decided because we want to change, we want another type of lifestyle. We have different reasons, when it comes to different lifestyle, be more fully present, getting more knowledge. Some people love to travel more. Some people, want to have money for we lost our guest, but we want to have money for retirement, when we retire. So go back to your why. What is it that you decided to start on this journey? and and ask yourself, do I want to go back to the same life that I was going? So if that's not the case, then you gotta remember, I have to go to my final destination, my vision, what I want to create. And that's what is going to help to be able to go back and continue your journey. um and I think once you understand that, that's when you're going to be able to have that strong mindset, because it's about mindset, really. So when you have that strong mindset and you understand, that's when you are going to um, that's when you're going to be able to really understand. And then it might happen again, but what you learn from that first time that it happened to you. And yes, we are human, we have emotions. We're going to feel down sometimes, but the difference here is that now you have the right mindset, that you know how to bounce back. You take time to recuperate from that moment, and then you bounce back and continue your journey. So that's the key here. And like I mentioned on other lives, the mindset is one of the key things, in this business. um and it's not something that you work, you learn a little bit and then that's it. No, the mindset is like a muscle. You have to train the muscle, all the time to be strong, right? So the same thing is for the mindset. You have to train your mindset on a daily basis with content, with books, podcasts, something that will get you inspired, and have that open mindset, to be able to see opportunities, to learn from setbacks, from failures. Don't see failures as a negative thing, see failures as a positive thing to go forward. um, the other thing that Fatima mentioned was consistency. You know, this business requires you to be consistent. When you create that discipline to be consistent, that habit, it makes a huge difference, to be able to move forward. Because, um, everything starts low, but if you are consistent, you will start seeing results along the way. It's the same thing, when we start our journey, we started our business page with 0 followers, okay, but we are consistent posting, consistent showing up in our business page, and we started to get followers, and we keep growing followers. So it's the same thing. The same thing is for our business. um, it's going to be slow at the
Mami live
beginning,
है.
but then it's going to be
Fatma live.
progressive. You're going to start seeing results. So So yeah, so that's what Fatima was sharing today. I guess we lost her again. Um, so yeah, so that's the question. So if someone, you are in this journey right now, just remember few things: work on your mindset, be consistent on your business, showing up every day, and also go back to your why. Reflect and go back to your why, and you're gonna be able to continue your journey. Okay, so I think we have her back. So just gonna wait for a few minutes. Um, so in the meantime, want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. We also want to say thank you, Fatima, for being here with us today, and for sharing your story and your journey with us. Thank you so much, Fatima. I think the connection is still well. If you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, how it works, you're gonna wanna get more details. So here are three ways that you can get in touch with us. You can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our free webinars. So we do have free webinars every Tuesdays and Thursdays at the same time, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page that will have two buttons. So you can register for either day or for both. And the second link you get there is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see testimonials from members of our community who are having success, and also more information about the business. Now you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So again, if you want to learn more about this online business opportunity, put in the comments more info, send us a private message, or register directly into our website. We do have one more love emoji here from Bashar and Honey. So thank you so much for your love emoji, and thank you for watching the live with us today. Saying that, we want to say thank you to everyone, and wish everyone a happy and blessed Sunday for those who are on Sunday, and a happy and blessed Monday for those who are already on Monday. So, and of course, thank you to our guest, Fatima, for spending time today on sharing her story and journey with us. Thank you so much, Fatima. Okay, I think there is a delay, but okay. So that's the end for our live today, and so we're gonna see you on our next episode with of Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success with another guest and another story. Thank you everyone for being here with us today, and see you next time on our next episode. Bye
Have
everyone.
a
God
good
bless.
weekend.
Thank you for watching.